What's going on, guys? My name is Infinite. Quite recently I saw an article on the internet that I thought that I should probably share with every one of you guys and start a discussion on, because this is actually really interesting stuff that's going on with Rocket League. Rocket League, as you guys know or may not know, wants to go cross-platform with the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and the PC. There are similar games across all platforms, so cross-platform connectivity would theoretically not be different or change any aspects of the game. Microsoft said that they are open towards bringing the Windows 10 version of this game and Xbox One version together through cross-platform connectivity. They were also open towards extending this invite to PlayStation 4, saying that they have the ability to accommodate PlayStation 4 players with the Xbox Live network. Now, this is huge news. Just think about it. What if cross-platform connectivity came towards Activision? They knocked on their door and said, hey, do you want to mix the versions of Xbox One and PlayStation 4 Call of Duties together? That would be pretty crazy if you think about it. Now, there's some positives, some negatives about this, so let me just lay them out here so we can think about them. One of the huge negatives that I see with this would be the differences between games across consoles. If you think about it, the PC has no aim assist. The Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 sure do, and that's a huge difference that would probably push the PC out of this cross-platform connectivity plan that we're making here. Additionally, there's differences between the consoles. They were very significant in Advanced Warfare, where we saw that the BAL had a higher fire rate to compensate for the higher FPS on the PlayStation 4 than the BAL on the Xbox One. And those things can play a huge role when you're fighting in a match between an Xbox One and a PlayStation 4 player. It can definitely get things a little bit mixed up. But those are all the negatives that I can think about. There's also some positives on here that that would benefit a lot of people. For example, if you live in a rural town and there isn't many players with an Xbox One, but there's a lot of players with a PlayStation 4, then doing this cross-platform connectivity would give everybody a better connection, especially in urban areas where maybe the ratio is 50-50. That would definitely make the matches a lot more smoother. While I'm thinking of positives, I'm also thinking about the skill gap that has been very pronounced over the last couple of years. I'm not sure how that skill gap is doing right now with the whole DLC PlayStation 4 thing, but there's definitely a skill gap between the player base, and bringing them together would actually benefit everyone in this instance. Now, those are all the positives and negatives that I can think about. Obviously, this plan would not be enacted in the short run that we're thinking of. It would be more later towards the cycles or the life cycle of the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. I think we can definitely see this coming in the next probably 7 years. That's a huge frame that I'm giving you guys, but this has to do with coordination between Xbox Live and the developers, and so this is a very tricky process to enact. But like I said, those are all the positives and negatives that I can think about. If you can think about any additional ones, make sure to post them down in the comment section and start a discussion. We got to think about this, because this is actually a really interesting topic that we got here. Anyways, guys, that's about it for this video, and as always, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.